Hey guys, what's up? Dave Rodriguez here, one of the head traders inside the Cryptocurrency Alliance, and welcome to today's Bitcoin Breakdown series. Today we're going to cover some ETF news, we're going to cover Bitcoin, and we're also going to cover a couple of the tokens that we've entered in today. We're going to recap all the tokens that we've actually closed the trades on. We had over 8 trades open last week and this week. We saw a huge spike in the market, a huge run up to that 6,800 area that we've been talking about for so long, and a huge spike back down inside the wedge pattern heading bullish. So, I want to talk about this channel, guys. Those of you who know, we're going to give away a lot of free value every single day inside the Cryptocurrency Alliance. We're a bunch of traders trying to gather information together from all of the resources we have online and just personal mentors and stuff that we look at every day for knowledge. Like I said, guys, trading is about gathering information from everybody that you can gather information from that you feel is a reliable source, doing your own research based on that information, and then taking the trades based on your trading plan. Remember, guys, gathering information is not gathering signals or gathering trades. It's basically gathering information. Find other useful people that scour the markets like yourself, and you can scour the markets 2 to 3 times what you're doing if you have a group of people like ourselves that are out there working with you and for you. So, with this channel, guys, like I said, we're going to be giving you guys the information you need to make educated decisions to trade Bitcoin, trade the markets, and get your money in and out of these altcoins every day. For those of you that are new, we've got a lot of good information here for you new guys, but if those of you that have been trading for a while, we've got a lot of great value for as well. So this channel is basically for everybody. It's for beginners, it's for intermediaries, and it's for experts, guys. We're going to have a lot of information for all of you, and everybody should have that extra set of eyes in the market every day, watching and helping you make money, helping you learn, helping you gain knowledge. So, as I said, today we're going to talk a little bit about the ETF, we're going to jump into Bitcoin, and we're going to jump into a few trades that we've taken, and I'm going to let you guys know the results of all the trades that we took last week and the beginning part of this week and how they went. So guys, here we go, but first, as always, got to put on that trading cap. I'll tell you guys a story about this cap on Monday, guys. This cap holds a special place in my heart. It's a Sox cap. I love Chicago teams, but I'm more of a Cubs fan. So there's a good story behind this hat. I never trade without it. I'll tell you guys about that on Monday when I show you guys the results from the wonderful value we have for you today. Let's hit these charts. I'll see you guys in just a minute. Hey guys, and welcome to today's Bitcoin Breakdown. I want to go back and talk about this candle right here because this candle, we literally called this exact move in the market. I said we would see an immediate spike up to the 61.8 area because it had to be met. I didn't think they'd make a big deal out of it, but it had to be met at one point. And then we immediately saw that huge spike down candle that I was telling you guys about. This is an immediate bearish sign for the market to immediately collapse. Now, what the market could do is fill this wick in, which it's on its way to do, guys. We're following a nice little wedge pattern here. Fill this wick in, come up here, and then maybe move to the downside, guys. But what I wanted to talk about was this move right here, because this move right here was called out on this channel. We told you guys we'd see a nice spike to the upside and a nice spike to the downside, and we'd end up with a big giant wick here. I didn't think they were going to make a big thing out of it, but like I said, we might fill in this wick before collapsing to the downside, guys. And then I want to break this down just a little bit more. You see this huge area right here? These big red candles? That drop was caused by some news. There's 2 things that could have happened. The SEC's ruling on Bitcoin's ETF shatters hope for a cryptocurrency bull run. There's the Van Eck ETF that is a last chance for a big Bitcoin bull run news breakout for fundamentals. You know, they weren't declined. You know, they weren't declined in a sense that it's not going to happen. You know, that's not what happened. The ETF didn't get approved, but it's not dead. Every commissioner has the right to request a formal review of the rule rejection against the Bitcoin denial. And Commissioner Pierce has decided that he wants to request that hearing. He's been kind of a bull for Bitcoin since we've been going through all this stuff. So that's great that he's requested that, and he's going to go over it. As I read, Jay Clayton, the head of the SEC, is going to conduct the review with all the commissioners. So that's good news, guys. That is what I think caused this big red candle spike. this big red bearish, but there's also this. This was the big news yesterday too. Beijing on crypto will continue to ban everything. They're saying they shut down availability to 124 websites. We know every time Beijing and Asia markets start to come out with bad news or banning and stuff like this, people get scared, people sell. To me, it was a fundamental move, and it reacted perfectly well. It came down to the trend line. It bounced right off of it. As you guys know, I was totally bearish. I told you guys forever, all in these jumps right here, that I am going to short Bitcoin at 6,800. I shorted it. Guys, look what happened. I got out at the trend line, probably a little bit above it. I didn't say I get down here. I got out right here. Once I saw this doji forming, I didn't see this happening right after that. But once this doji's forming, that's 6,450, guys. From 6,800 when I got into 6,450 on BitMEX was a great trade. I really kicked butt on that one. I exited right here. I could have went long. I'm not greedy, guys. I'm pretty sure we're going to hit 6,800 again. We've got this kind of rounded off motion coming. And as I see, guys, I see this rounded off motion pushing price right up in here. And as you can see, the 200 MAs coming down to meet us to be that catalyst that rejects us back down to the downside, guys. This is the area we're looking at. Keep your eyes on 6,800. Those of you who like to go long, if it cracks through 66, I would take profit at 68, maybe 7,000, because we will see some spikes up in this area. If we do happen to stay above this area, then we could enter this consolidation zone, figure out what Bitcoin wants to do next. But I really see this happening. I really see us climbing right through this area here, meeting the 200 MA, and being pushed down to the downside. And that will affect the market big time, guys. So keep an eye out. We're in a no trade zone. Don't jump into anything you aren't willing to lose money on. So trust the trades till they fail, you guys. I will see you guys on the charts. We're going to go trade something live. All right, guys, and welcome to today's live trading room. We got a lot of action going on today. I want to cover the two tokens we're going to cover in today's session. VIB, the letters VIB, Vibrant. Okay, this token is pretty far down on the list. If you guys have never heard of it, here's where you do your research. I go to CoinMarketCap a lot, or there's other websites I actually search, but this is good for the beginners for you guys to check out. And here's the chart. As you can see, we've seen a lot of bullish moves here in the last 6 hours since we got in. We got in this morning early. I wanted to record this to kind of update the last few days of trading. This week's been kind of hectic for us, so we haven't got too many videos out, but we're going to start getting them out every day. But I wanted you guys to see this action here that we saw in Vibe. Quite a few reasons for us to take this trade. One second. Quite a few reasons to take the trade, guys. Biggest reason is the lopsided order books, which I always tell you guys about. That's what I'm always looking for. I'm looking for more buy orders than sell orders, a lopsided order book. There's great daily volume in a bear market, about $750,000 in daily volume inside of Vibe. And then there's another token that's very similar to Vibe, guys, that I've entered this morning. As you can see, my entry was right here. I'm almost to my take profit. I mean, I'm just about there. I mean, we saw the spike outside this little wedge-looking shape here. We bottomed out over here. We found some support on a bigger chart. I can show you guys what we really look at. Maybe even bigger than that. The weekly. You see this area, guys? I mean, it's an all-time low. It's been hit again where the green lines are. We see we've gotten to this area, and now we're holding. Not the greatest chart to see it on. But we're holding this area, guys. We're holding it very well. And once you get to an all-time low and you start holding it, you want to start looking for a entry. Because, guys, this is the areas where these tokens could take off. And like I said, if you're not trading actively every day and looking for entries, you're not going to win anything, guys. You will not win a single trade if you do not take the risk to take the trade. I think there's a better chance of this token going up because of the daily volume in a bear market and because of a lot of other simple reasons, like, you know, the MA is pointing up, a lot of good daily volume, all-time lows, lopsided order books. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different indicators that I don't show you guys on these charts. I don't want to confuse you too much. indicators that are very bullish as well. And that's something you look for. So let's go on to trade number 2. Like I said, we've already entered. We're not going to be in this trade too much longer. I will take 50% out right here at 600 Satoshis. And then I will see what happens with the rest. But then I'll move my stop loss right on up to the top. Let's move on over to Substratum. We talked about this token the other day. Substratum. It was something you guys should start accumulating. We started accumulating down here because this is a token that's going to take off in the next 6 to 12 months. It's a token that we really made some really good money on last year. We feel really good about this year. This has the same indications as the last token that we just talked about. Okay, it's kind of the same pattern as well. Same daily volume. There's about 725,000 daily volume on this token, which is very good in a bearish market. As you can see, we're on a slow uptrend. We're breaking out right now. Our entry's here after this candle. We're breaking out right now of this pattern. This is going to be my first area of possible take profit. I'm not in this for the long term as in this trade here. I do have another account where I'm accumulating Substratum right now, and I'm going to hold that for the long term, 3, 6, 9, 12 months from now. But if I see it pop through here, I'll take some small profit here. But since I got in a little bit late on this daily trade I want to do, I got in here. I should have been in down here. But I got in here, so I'm looking at getting out here, and then I'm looking at getting out here. Most likely get out most of the way here. I'm going to take some small profit here on the way up. I won't be in this trade forever. Like I said, this is our day trading account. This is how we're going to gain money. So let's look at where we're at on a lot of the other trades. I don't want to pull up every chart, guys, but waves, we sold at break even. When we got that spike in Bitcoin, we were up $300 or $400. So I moved my stop losses up because Bitcoin's unpredictable in this area that we're in. As we just spoke about in the Bitcoin breakdown, this range that Bitcoin's in from 6,650 to 6,200, it's kind of a no-trade zone. I've made money in that zone because I know how to trade Bitcoin on BitMEX and make money. But this is kind of a no-trade zone. So when I saw the spike up, I moved my stop losses in place. I should have taken some profit, but I wanted to see if we can continue the outrun. If we continued the bull run, I would have made serious money. If we went back the other way, I would have broke even. So I was willing to take that chance. So a lot of my trades broke even. We had waves that broke even. I sold at break even. We had yo-yo that sold at break even. We had QLC that we gained 13% on. I'll talk about QLC in just a moment. We gained 13% on QLC. I re-entered that trade, and we're looking at gaining some more. GNT sold at break-even. XRP sold at break-even. Could have made some nice money there. XLM, same thing. Should have took the profit on the spike, but I sold at break-even. And Lisk. Lisk is one we'll pull up. I was excited about Lisk. It took a few days to reach where we wanted to, but we saw exactly what we wanted to happen. That's not correct. Lisk. Okay. We saw exactly what we wanted to happen with Lisk. Oh, and wow, and there it goes. Okay, so Lisk. We got 20%, guys. We got out right here. Now, I told you, it could keep blasting right through this area, which it did. So Lisk is taking off, guys. Lisk is blasting to the moon. I've taken my profit, but I'll be honest with you, on my other account, I entered Lisk down in here again because I'm holding Lisk for a while. But I want to show you guys how we get in and get out of these daily trades. Lisk took a few days, took over the weekend, took into this week, but wow, look at the price of Lisk take off. Those of you who stayed in on this trade are making huge profits. Those of you who took profit where I took profit, you got in, you got out, you made your money. So look, we got one leg up, two leg up. We could see a nice run on Lisk here. I'm not re-entering, like I said, guys. I am in Lisk on another account, but we got in, we got out, and we got 20%. So 2 out of the 8 trades that we took last week actually made us some money. We were up on every single one of them, but we want to keep going until we hit our take profit margins, which we didn't. So we got out and take profit. We didn't lose, excuse me, we got out at break even. So guys, we didn't lose any money last week. We gained in a bearish market. We gained, even though most people aren't even looking at their portfolios. Stick with us every day, guys. This is the last video of this week. And I will show you guys some more trades come Monday. We're going to take it easy through the weekend. I'm going to hold these trades I have. I may enter a couple of more. Like I said, guys, I actually entered back in to QLC. I got out of QLC with some little bit of return. And I jumped back in. Okay, I've jumped back in down in this area here. I am in profit. I'm looking at a whole lot more, guys. For QLC, I'd like to see this thing take off to the upside. And I'd like to get out up in here somewhere. So we'll see what happens. You can see we are in a nice, slow, consistent uptrend. Until this trend breaks, I am going to stay in this trade. I will take small amounts of profit on the way up. You notice how you can sell 25, 50%, 75%, or 100%. Guys, when you get to these areas, sell 25%, sell 50%, let the rest ride out with your stop losses at break even so you have no risk. You can let a trade ride out if you have no risk, but don't let a trade ride out and put you back in the negative. Once you've taken profit off the table, I like to move my stop losses up, put myself in break even, and wait for the next setup. Guys, trust these trades until these trades fail you. Good luck, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Hey guys, I'm back. That's all we have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the free value we got for you today. I know I forgot to mention earlier that we do have some free value for you guys, some free gifts. We got a free ebook right here below. There's going to be a link in the description. So if you like this video and you found some free value, click the link below, guys. Show us some love. In the description below, leave some comments on things you want us to cover so we can help you guys learn more about the information that you're wanting to find on the internet, as well as the link below in the description, guys, bitcoinconsumerguide.com/YT. That's like YouTube, guys. So bitcoinconsumerguide.com/YT, like YouTube. Click that link, guys. It's going to take you to our free ebook brought to you by the Cryptocurrency Alliance called the Bitcoin Consumer Guide. Okay? It's going to teach you a lot of different things you need to know about these markets and a lot of ins and outs that you guys might not be aware of. There's also going to be a training series available for you guys that click that link below and enter in your information. Come inside with us, guys. Get the free info. Find out what we're really doing inside the Alliance for the paid group. Like I said, this is all the free value. Imagine what we're doing on the inside of the group, guys. So click that link. Enter your information. Join us every day right back here inside the Alliance for the next Bitcoin breakdown. Now, get out of here.